Okay, 10x time. Let's do this. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? We got the 10x going on. Made a video about this telling you all the full breakdown. So if you want more information on that, click back to, I think it was yesterday's video. But today we're pulling shards and we are really going for Harima and Martyr. I know the 10x is a lie, but there's good rewards for pulling today. I also want the champions for the champion training event, and we're going to go over that as well. So let's jump right in, okay? So let's first check on my point total in the champion training event. All right, so as you can see, I did a bunch of stuff overnight, and then this morning we're at 25k points the first day I was working on it, okay? My goal is to do that again today, and then maybe again tomorrow. I want there to be no question in this bracket's mind that I am winning this skin. And some people in the comments were salty about that in the last video, but I'm just telling you that my confidence is going to appear in game as a point total. I'm just going to go all in. I need to clean out my space, my inventory, and I want the skin so badly. So badly. And actually on the free-to-play, I got almost all the tournament finished. I'm going to do a little bit more to get the Lego book. And but on that account, I'd be happy, you know, just in one of the top spots. And if not, it's fine. I only have so much energy and, you know, it's limited resources. But I did get a lot done on the free-to-play as well. Okay, so before we jump into the shard pulls, I want to go over some offers in the shop with you because I know you guys always have questions on that. Okay, the special ancient pack string, this one is not bad, but this is like a 2 or 3 star offer. It's expensive. It's not the best, okay? Your normal mini mix pack stuff, don't do this. This I will be picking up, I think. That's what I'm thinking about at least. You have this, which is worse than what you could just already buy. And then you have the Sacred Shard Pack String, which this is what I typically base Sacred Shard Pack offers off of. This is the 4-star deal that puts them under, you know, around $15 per Sacred. And, you know, it's expensive, but you get chickens, you get Lego books, and then all of the breakdown on this is always on my website. All of these normal offers that we see, even stuff like this should be on here, but this is not a very good deal. So if you want to buy something today, you know, you do have some options. This will probably be gone by the time this video goes up, but there might be a little bit of time left on it. It's a very good, nice 4-star deal. It gives you a big chunk of energy. If you use the multi-battles, I never price those in there. Those are just free throw-ins. And, of course, you get void shards at $2 a piece for this. So, it's a solid deal. It's a very solid deal. And so, today, we are going to be pulling some shards, okay? I want some kind of chance to get my dude Iron Gut here. I want some kind of chance. I don't care if it's a good chance or a bad chance. So I'm going to go get us up to 100 ancient shards, and we're going to get those 44 void shards, or wait, 24 probably, so that we can just pull those, you know, fill back up the inventory, and then we'll pull those. I'm thinking about pulling the sacreds and just emptying my shards, because if you come in here to the summon rush, what you're going to notice is, again, I told you this was going to happen, we have books, and an Eternal Soul Stone. So the 10x rewards have been really getting a lot better. And because I pull on 10x's, then I get all these chickens and feasts and barrels and stuff. And so it's really good rewards. And then hopefully I get to make a fun video for you guys as well. We'll see what we can get, right? So the other thing I wanted to mention about cleaning out my inventory is that I had saved a lot of chickens, like champions that were chickens. And so I'm going through and cleaning out the vaults and finding all of those and pulling them out. The problem is they got mixed in. Okay, this guy, see, he's a good example. This guy got mixed in. I can definitely pull him out, right? And then there are some champions in here who are not faction guardians, and they need to be pulled out. I think I got all of them out now, but I need to double check. And I do want to start saving some Sylvan Watchers as faction guardians because they actually have good rares. Most of the factions you can see I don't have faction guardians for, but in Sylvan Watchers, that is a good place, right? And then over here, my goal is to just level up all of my faction guardians when I don't have anything else to do. As I said, very end game goal, but it is the way it is. So I highly suggest if you're going for this champion training, you go through your guardian ring and use that to help determine what champions to keep and what to get rid of. Because if you fill in your faction guardians and then you keep one of each of the other champions, you can just get rid of all the rest. And that's what I would recommend. That's what my plan is as well. So let me get my shards set up, and then we'll jump into the shard pulls. Come on and hang out later today on Twitch for shard pulls, takeovers, a great time. I'm hoping to be able to get a longer stream in there. So somewhere around 3 p.m. EST, come on out over to Twitch for some awesome times.
All in good time.
Okay, some critical information here before we pull. Polarium has changed the ancient shard point total to 40 here and just didn't tell anybody. So I will probably throw that on the thumbnail so that everybody sees it. But the fact is that is super, super important. And Polarium, be consistent. Permanently change it to 40. Stop this nonsense of screwing people over and putting it at 20 or whatever, 10, whatever it used to be on the normal 2Xs. It's messed up, okay?
But you can't do this to me.
Now, I do have enough if I pull all of my shards today to max out this event. So that's what we're going to do, and then we'll get whatever we get. That gives us 102 ancient shards, 24 void shards, and 7 sacreds. Will I regret that? We will see. Normally we've been pulling in 229, so let's head over there. That's been the lucky channel. I encourage you to pull there. We'll just go straight down the list. We'll start out with the ancient shards. Our goal is to get Grazier over here right behind my head. Get Grazier, get Harima, get Martyr. Let's just get all of the things that we want today, and then it will be a ridiculous day, right? So let's jump right in. Let's see what we can get. I don't think there are any epics I need, but, you know, whatever the case might be. If you don't have a Vogoth, now might be the time to pull for that. Vogoth is an incredible champion there. I think everybody basically needs him on their account. So if you don't have one and you really need some help in different areas of the game, now might be the time. I would actually like some Sylvan Watchers rares to fill in my faction guardians. So hopefully we can get a copy of the Void rare. Now that the fusion's over, the pull rate should increase. And also, you know, the normal rares would be fine as well. Like, I think, I just need copies of all of the rares, basically. And I highly advise you guys to keep a hold of the rares as well, because they are very helpful. If you haven't seen my Sylvan Watchers Faction War video, you can see them in action. So I used a bunch of rares in some of those videos, so you should make sure that you check that out. Okay, so we're like halfway with the Ancient Shards. Nothing really good. Basically, we're hoping for one Legendary out of the Ancient Shards. That's really where we have the most potential. We got a Pathfinder Kate behind my head here. I do have an extra one, so that would end up being a Faction Guardian. That would be good. But we're hoping for one or more, you know, but realistically speaking, out of 100 Ancient Shards, we're hoping for one Legendary Champion. Okay, on the 10X. On the 10X, of course. Really, that's not enough shards, but who knows where we're at in Mercy. I can never keep track. Running out of shards here. 22 left. I mean, I could spend gems to get some, but I don't really want to. I want to start saving back up the gems again. You know, get back up to a higher point total in case we need to pull for a guaranteed event or something like that. We'll have gems to stock back up. So, let's come in here and see what we're going to get. Come on, one legendary out of the Ancient Shards is not too much to ask. Got 2 singles. Ugh. We're not going to get a legendary out of the Ancient Shards, are we? Oh my goodness. If there was an offer that was just Ancient Shards, I would consider that. Ugh. Okay, well, that's rough. Alright, well, depending on what happens with the champion training, we might need more champions, so it might be a good idea to pull. But basically, my plan is to just level up all of these, and then go from there. I don't need another Akamtum, so I don't need to pull till 30. If we end up doing it, we end up doing it. But it would be pretty lucky to get a Void Lego out of 24 shards. That would be pretty insane, okay? But I'm still hoping we can do it. Alright, first 10 pull. We got the Umbral. She's still great, but there's just a lot of options now. I kind of feel like they should remove her block active skill, like buff her. She would see so much play in Hydra if she didn't have that block active skills. And I think in the current state of the game, it would be perfectly fine. All rares, and none of them are the Sylvan Watcher. That's unfortunate. Okay, so Ripper Fist. We need one Lego here, Plarium. We need a Lego to incentivize the people to pull their shards. I don't know if you know this, Plarium, but this is pretty important motivation. So let's just get Grazier on the last shard. That's all there is. One Grazier on the last shard. Of course not. All right. Well, let's pull 6 Sacreds. And then let me decide. Oh, I don't actually have enough space. Okay, that's good to know. So, let me make some decisions. Wait, what? I thought we were just at $3.99. Okay, whatever. I must have looked at it wrong. Okay. There's Taragi. Let me go make some space and then figure out what I'm going to do here.
Round 2, fight!
Alright, so here's what I decided. Because we have the higher point total on the Ancient Shards, I'm going to save my Sacreds. I doubt that I'm going to get a Legendary. I'm going to pull all Epics. And we're always going to have the 500 points for Sacreds. So I would like to try to get one from Ancients. So I made space, I moved stuff around, I got shards, and we're ready to go. And I'm pretty sure this is enough to finish. Because I think, I might need a couple more. But either way, I'll figure it out. This is where we're at right now. Let's see if we can get a Legendary out of the Ancient Shard since we're pushing up near Mercy. And obviously, we want to get one of the 10x champions. Hopefully, it's going to be Martyr or Harima. They are both worth pulling for, in my opinion. So, let's see what we're going to do here. There's a Margrave Greenhawk. I don't really like that guy, but he's all right. Okay, there's all rares. This is how it goes when you pull on the 10x. Low expectations, guys. Low expectations. All right, so... Oh, my... Was that 30 rares in a row, or was there an epic in there? All right, this should be the last 10 pull. Let's get a legendary in the last 10 pull, please. All right, there's Candlehead. And nothing, bro. It's rough for the content creators sometimes. Well, I'm going to think about whether I'm pulling more shards, and then we'll wrap up the video.
Round 3, fight!
Alright, I'm in it to win it. Let's go. Shard time. We're getting a Lego from Ancient Shards. I'm using all the champions for champion training. So we're double dipping, and I'm going back on what I said about spending gems, because I'm not going home without a Lego today. Alright, we're definitely deep in the tank over here, but that's alright. It happens sometimes, especially on the 10x. Now, if we If we get a good legendary, it's definitely worth it. If I get a 500th dupe, then oof, probably not. All right, so whew, we're probably going to hit Mercy here is my guess. There we go. Hey, there we go. Brand new martyr on the account. All right, all worth it, right? Right? Definitely all worth it. All right, well, that'll do it for me here today. I'm going to go take these champions and level them all up so we can crush this champion training. Let me know how your pulls went in the comments below. Are you pulling for Akumtum? Are you pulling for Martyr or Harima? And come on back out on Twitch later today. I'll see you there.